Hello, I'm Bunbury.
I'm Brad Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, how's everyone's week been? Have you had a good week? Is it spring where you are? We had some nice weather, didn't we, this week? Nice and warm.
I don't know. I mean,
Went for a walk, didn't we?
Oh, yeah,
Quite
yeah.
a long walk, yeah. I was away for part of the week, so I got back on Wednesday for my little holiday, which was very nice out in the countryside in a hot tub. Walking around, shopping, all kind of things.
Yeah.
Drinking a lot, eating a lot.
I went to pick you up on Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Time. And it was massive.
No, the house, yeah.
Yeah, it's like brilliant. This sort of cottage in like a little village.
Yeah, very village.
Is it big enough to be a village?
Tiny.
Well, anyway, it was massive, massive. Very, very cool though. Yeah. I'm very jealous. I stayed here with the cats, and Goose came over and
did the quiz
co-hosted Zeitgeist with me, and then I hung out with the cats for a few more days,
and I was back again.
Pizza and noodles. It was good. Yeah. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah. What work did you do last week? Any interference?
Yeah, I'm still sort of plugging away on little bits, and yeah, I mean, I'm not confident that I'll get it done by the end of the month, but it's still possible. So,
not giving up yet.
No. I got a few bits and pieces to do for people, but I should have a chunk of time around it where I can sit down and get some serious interference done.
That's exciting.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
But yes, I will keep you posted.
Okay. Any other news for you?
No.
Okay.
No, I think that's it.
Right, let's go and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Mick for Shark Isn't Falling for Hot Dog Bait. He's very suspicious of that hot dog. I just love the expression on his face. Well done, Mick.
My favourite description this week was "Too polite man still waiting to be ushered by flight crew" by Scientific Madman. Yeah, as someone who feels really awkward if they need to interrupt people who are already speaking, I can imagine something like this happening to me. Well, maybe I'm not quite bad enough to end up stood outside of a flying plane, but you never know. Nice work, Scientific Madman.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Polish Hips Don't Lie for The Devil Is in the Coffee. That looks like a devilishly strong drink as well. Well done, Polish Hips. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So, last week in the forums, I said, if magic was real, what spell would you learn first? I said, I think I would learn a spell so that when I saw a car or motorbike going too fast or being driven erratically, I would slow it down and stop it. It would be for their own good and everyone else's. How about you? And Fenny Fox said, Accio, I often forget things, and my mum always says to me, who has no memory must have legs. That's a good saying, isn't it? I like that. So it would be very useful for me to summon things.
I mean, I think that sometimes. I think it's something that, like, everybody just thinks at some point. Like, there's something just slightly out of reach. You know, you're really comfortable on the sofa, and you can't quite reach your drink or something. I suppose before Accio with Harry Potter and things, it used to be sort of like Jedi, Force thing, and you'd be like, "Come on," but it never quite works.
No.
But it reminds me of a bit in Mallrats, like the Kevin Smith film. Anyway, I digress. It's Zizu says, "Identify." Yeah, that's true. It'd be very useful for so many aspects of life, from identifying edible plants, what's that part that fell from my chair, all the way to remembering the name of someone and what they would like as a gift.
That's very cool, isn't it?
I feel like, sorry, if I can just go off on a little thing
there.
Of course. That is a thing that might happen with technology, I suppose, because did you see that sort of tech demo someone did where, Facebook, Meta, whatever, do smart glasses now. So someone took a pair of those and did some software to stream the camera to their phone that was running some software that would grab pictures of like the people you would looking at, talking to presumably, and then run like facial recognition on them and find things and like pull data off their LinkedIn profile or whatever, and then relay it back to the person, so they knew their name and
what
like
they did.
and I think one of the examples was, so it goes up to some rando and it's like, oh hi Dave, long time no see, and the person's like, what? Like, yeah, we met at the such and such conference, and then the person's like, yeah, okay, I did go there. I did meet those people. And
That's
so
scary.
I know, yeah.
That game you used to play in San Francisco.
Watch Dogs, exactly like that.
I wouldn't like that.
But yeah, and you get these apps for like identifying plants.
Oh, you do,
or
and bird
Merlin
sounds.
for bird sounds. So, but yeah, a spell would be a lot cooler, as long as it was one that didn't have like a vocal element. So when I'm talking to someone, I'm like, I don't know who this is. You don't have to be like, identify. Just need like a little hand action or something you can do behind your back. Anyway,
Mr. Smith said, I'd like to learn how to cast a spell on my broom so it will clean the house and tidy up the kitchen. Oh, I've seen Fantasia. That could go very wrong.
I was going to say, that makes me think of Fantasia.
Sounds like fun though, Mr. Smoke.
Yes, it's a good call.
Okay, now we're going to see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. Would you ever want to open a business? If so, what type? Obviously, we have a business, making games and doing quizzes, etc. But I've always thought it'd be really cool to open a bookshop. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread of the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist night. Yay, I'm back. Yes. And I've done the quiz. Yay. So it's the quiz with 5 rounds of 5 different topics.
Yeah, so every Sunday night, 7 p.m. UK time, over on twitch.tv/interference. Oh, hang on. Have the clocks changed yet? No,
next week.
Okay. Right. 7 o'clock UK time over on twitch.tv/interference. We run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each round is based on a drawing from Interference, and then I'm just trying to work out how to word this. And so Bunnery picks drawings and uses them as inspiration for the rounds. So, you got a drawing of a seagull, might have around seabirds, seaside resorts, things with wings, things that steal your chips. And then we get some questions on it. And nobody, well, I don't know, and no other players don't know what the questions are or the topics, and we just have to find out on the night.
Absolutely.
Now, those of you who listen to me say this thing every week will notice I have not been saying 5 rounds. Because you have written 4 rounds, and we have a community submission for one, don't we?
We do, yeah. A
so,
guest question setter.
This is Wave, or Wavelino, as I think they are on Twitch, who has provided a round of questions. And they picked a picture to go with it.
Oh, they did, of course. They did all of it, yeah.
So he's picked 4 pictures and written 4 rounds. Wave's picked one. You're the only one that's, well, you and Wave, obviously.
Wave's seen one round, I've seen all of them.
I haven't seen any of this, so I'm still going to be playing along with the rest of you. Anyway, I'm waffling quite a bit here. So, would you like to tease us with the names of the featured artists?
Okay.
Please?
Next week we have got Piscolo 10, Smacko, Sammy Samu 13, Bonnet de Biria, and Callum. And the one in the middle, the 3rd round, is going to be Wave's round.
Okay.
Should be quite exciting. I guess they can't answer the questions in that one if they're playing along.
No, they did say that they're generally not available on Sundays.
Okay,
so
they watch afterwards.
Probably might not be there live, but then watch the. Watch
that's
the
fine
VOD.
then. Yeah. Cool.
So this is a test of community topics. In that we did it a few times for Zeitgeist 20 back during the lockdown, and we haven't done it really on the main quiz because the software it sort of isn't geared up for it. Because we need some extra bits, like if you wrote the questions, you can't score on them and stuff like that. But as a test, we're just going to do this, and then in Zeitgeist version 3, I'm looking to maybe add something in like this, and perhaps get you doing 4 topics each week, and then the 5th one is like a guest writer each week or something. But anyway,
cool.
we'll see. Right, I digress.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what's happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what happened last week?
Well, although I wasn't here, I believe that Darth won. 247.
I don't know why I'm asking you. You weren't here. Yeah.
And Goose was second, along with Sealing Boats with 231, and Rouge Andresse with 223. So very high score, especially from Darth. Nice work, Darth.
Yeah.
I guess they like the questions.
So yeah, I should say, like, you know, you don't really, if you don't know what the answers are, you don't get an advantage being here. We don't get to.
Neither of you knew what they were last week.
Yeah. We don't get to see what they are or anything until actually the answers are revealed.
That's right.
So yeah, Goose had the extra tricky thing of having to read things and then remember to press a button
afterwards.
Yeah. Anyway, it was good fun, and I think she did really well.
Yeah, she was great. She looked good. I had a quick look on there.
But yeah, you're back for
this week.
Well,
forever.
Yeah.
Till the end of the season. How far are we through the season?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll find out tomorrow.
8.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
8 of 12, I
Yeah,
think.
cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to join us for that, that's tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK on twitch.tv/interference.
Okay, that's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also join the chat with us over on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord. And if you'd like to give us some monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building new versions of everything, Interference, Zeitgeist, all this kind of stuff, we're on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. And you become a supporter on Interference, so you get access to some cool things like extra game mode, you get fancier invites, you get replays of drawings, all this kind of stuff. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Exactly, that's a good bit. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.